everyone, my name is Michael, and this is my lab partner Anthony, and we created a visitor counter. So here is an image of our project. In the box you can see we have 2 ultrasonic sensors and an LCD displaying the total number of people in the area that we measured. So we came up with the idea because we wanted to do something practical, and Professor Penven gave us a lot of ideas and suggested doing something with a sensor. So we Google searched some videos on how to approach that feat. And so our project specifically counts the number of people entering a room and leaving, so you get a net count. And like I said, we use 2 ultrasonic detectors to do that. Here is our black box diagram. So we have the Arduino, and we have 2 LEDs we made pink. We have the LCD and the 2 sensors. And now Anthony will talk more about the hardware and software in depth.
Okay, so just like the previous group, we also use ultrasonic sensor. It works just the same way. And I'll just explain it again if you guys don't remember from the last presentation. So there's 4 pins. 2 of them are just to power it, and then there's a pin called trigger where your Arduino, you have to make the MCU actually send a trigger pulse to the sensor so it can actually start working. And once that starts working, it'll transmit a pulse out, and then the echo pin will wait for it to go high, and then it counts. We use a counter as well to count how long it's high, and then when it comes back, it goes low, and then that's the duration it took to see that certain object. And then after you get the time, you can calculate the distance using just like equations to calculate distance. Okay. So methods we use, similar to the other group, I tried using pin change interrupts. I had a total of 4 interrupts, 2 of them being pin change interrupts and 2 of them being the overflow interrupts. It worked for one sensor really well, and then the second sensor, it just kept getting stuck or starved. So like it was just too slow for counting, and then I decided to just do polling, and it worked better, and it didn't starve the other sensor as much. So here's some snippets of our code. So this is just to send a trigger pulse, which is to actually start the sensor working. It's just a high and a low, a simple high and a low to the pin. And then this is to actually counting the duration of the pulse to later convert it to distance. In summary, it's just I start a counter, which is pulling basically when it's high, and we don't do anything when it's low, and eventually we'll exit out once it's done. And this is just conditionals because we have 2 sensors. The sensor will help us. One sensor determines if you go past the first sensor, and then the next one, and like you go through A and then go through B, and then you entered the room. But if you hit B first and then you hit A, that means you left the room. So this is just a lot of if and else statements, basically to determine which sensors got hit first, and then I set flags to determine which the last sensor was, and that helps determine basically if you enter or leave.
And so potential improvements to our project were to fix some bugs that would make the product work more smoothly, and we would try to implement more code so that it would detect multiple people at the same time. We had some bugs that we could fix as well. It works about 80 to like 85% of the time. Sometimes it doesn't detect a person fast enough if you go too fast through biased sensors, and so we can try to improve that as well. And sometimes if you stay in one of the sensors too long, it actually double counts if you're there too long. And that's another improvement is I can probably make my box a little cheaper because I kind of used a lot of money on this. Yes, got it. Is there any questions before we demo? You guys want to see the demo? Oh yeah.
So how much was the box?
I'm
just curious. You said it was expensive. Was it like $500?
It was like in my room. I think I could have gotten cheaper. I think I could have like pulled out a trash can or something.
Oh, I can't. I couldn't see.
Oh yeah. It was a joke. We'll just start.
Come on.
Yikes.
I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it.
Okay, so basically, this is going this direction is entering, so it has to hit both of them. So if I walk by, you see the lights turn on, and then my LCD will just say, oh, there's like 2 or 1 person in the room. Or I restarted it, so it's like 3 people. And then if I go this way, yeah.
It decreases the count.
Yeah, that's basically what it does. And I put it in a box, and then I externally powered it so that I can move it anywhere. And I can put it in front of the door if I want. Yeah, that's it.
Let's have a volunteer walk in front of it.
Oh.
You gotta make sure I don't walk. I walk back.
Yeah.
So is it showing total occupancy?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Excellent.
What happens if more people exit than enter?
A priori conditions.
I guess
They're reproducing in the room.